Moana is a leader. Moana 2 directors David Derrick Jr. and Jason Hand talk Moana's status as a demigod, and Disney Princess Moana 2 is one of the few Disney sequels that not only surpassed what came before but completely changed the status quo of its character. Since its release in theaters, fans have been clamoring to find out when the movie will be streaming, and now the film is available on Disney Plus. In celebration of its streaming release, CBR got to sit down with Moana 2 directors Jason Hand and David Derrick Jr. about what it was like to become directors of the film. They also talk about their time working on many other Disney films and the idea that Moana has become more than just a Disney princess. CBR, you all have come from backgrounds in storyboard art and know the difficulties that can come with that job alone. That said, what was the transition into the director's chairs like for each of you? Jason Hand: the storyboarding aspect is such a huge integral part to every aspect of the filmmaking. It's a much smaller, much cruder version of it, but you really are thinking about what the entire scene is. Therefore, you're thinking about the characters, you're thinking about what they do. You're thinking, even shot by shot, how you're actually creating the story. So it's a great, I don't want to say training ground, but it's a great way to sort of understand all the process. From that, we have experts and the best people in these other jobs here. So, what we really found is you just got to tell them what the characters are feeling and what they're doing and what we're trying to invoke in the story. And then they can sort of take it from there. So, it's about communication, for sure, but it's also about knowing where your story's going and why. David Derrick Jr.: storyboarding was great. It really is kind of like this nexus point within production where you get a lot of access to the director and the writer. And then you also see just how it goes into animation. And so it's a great way to grow up as an artist. But the special thing is that, in all animation, you get to make something bigger than any one of us could make on our own. You know, like Jason and I didn't make this movie. 550 people made this movie, and it was a true gift. For me, I definitely had to pinch myself at moments when people would bring us ideas that we didn't think of, servicing the larger cinematic goal. So yeah, working as a team is special. Derrick Jr., Jason and I were there from the very, very beginning on this. And we both worked on the first film. We were so excited to continue her story. Outside of Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, I pretty much exclusively work in feature animation. And so that's how my brain works. And so, even though it was going to be a long-form series, we thought of it as one overarching story and the same goals. Jason did this drawing very early on. It was important to me and Jason that we showed the diversity of the people of the Pacific, saw people from different islands at the end, and that Moana would be reuniting them. That goal was always there, even the giant clam was always there, as well as the whale shark. The shift really happened when it went to feature that we just had to really focus and hone everything from Moana's point of view. But it gave us an opportunity to learn. We learned how to use all our new side characters. So I wouldn't trade it, the road that got us there, because I think it actually helped us in the end.